The shooting of Charlie Kirk is not just going to be an American tragedy, it's a global signal. History reminds us that when polarizing figures are attacked, the violence rarely ends with them. Rather, it ripples out, igniting new phases of radicalization and extremism. Remember 1914 when Franz Ferdinand was assassinated and the world was dragged into the First World War? Delhi 1948, Gandhi is gunned down, and India's fragile unity is tested with the first Hindu genocide of independent India. When JFK was shot in 1963, America's trust in its own systems fell below the level of recovery for many decades. Charlie Kirk's death clearly won't silence the movement he stood for, it will magnify it. For millions, he will become a martyr, a man killed for daring to speak that anti-establishment people couldn't hear. What's striking is not just the act of violence but the reaction to it. Look closely at the loudest voices on the left. Instead of condemning it, many rush to rationalize it, even justify it. This reveals what people always suspected. Beneath the slogans of tolerance and progress, there is a moral vacuum in left's ideology. When faced with ideas they cannot debate, they resort to cheering for those ideas being silenced by bullets. This is the hollowness of the modern left. They claim to fight hate but celebrate hatred when it serves their side. They claim to stand for democracy but applaud anti-democracy violence and political assassination when it suits them. And here lies the danger. Violence has a way of multiplying. When one side embraces it, the other side will answer back. Partition of India or Inquisition of Christians are big two examples of that. Modern radical movements thrive on digital outrage, and they will use the upcoming pushbacks to recruit, to provoke, to justify more escalation. Government will respond, and history shows that any response or repression rarely heals division, it feeds it. And soon the question will not be whether extremism will rise, but the question will be that how fast it will rise. So yes, the shooting of Charlie Kirk could mark the beginning of a new era, one where the masks will slip and we see clearly what the left has become. An ideology so fragile that it cannot argue, it can only destroy, so empty that it cannot inspire, it can only silence. In the end, Charlie Kirk's death has done what years of debate could not. It had stripped the mask of the modern left and revealed its true face, an ideology addicted to power but incapable of handling it, and incapable of dialogue, and terrified of truth.